Hey, good evening everybody. This is Jai. I'm here for the 32nd day of the Winter Feast for the Soul 40-day meditation practice. We are almost done. I know that yes, I actually tried sharing with you guys a Twin Flame Soulmate meditation to help us suggest it was the day of Valentine's Day. I really wanted to share a meditation that would allow us to connect to the energy of soulmates, because that's very important for a lot of us, including myself. But for whatever reason, even though the meditation was complete and it went all the way through, it was like an hour-long session yesterday, but for whatever reason, it wasn't actually able to post on Facebook. Like, the meditation went through, it was completed, I was able to finish it, but for whatever reason, Facebook deleted it or didn't post properly. I really don't know what happened, but it's no longer there. So I really apologize for those of you that usually watch these videos and then or watch these videos after they've been recorded. So I really don't know what happened with yesterday's video, but things happen, so I'm detached. But today, this is the 32nd day of the Winter Feast for the Soul 30-day meditation practice. I'm no longer going to be sharing any more Kabbalistic meditations. Now I'm going to be moving into a different type of meditation. And for the remaining days, I'm going to be sharing with you different mantra meditations. And mantra meditations are within Kundalini. Kundalini uses the sound current, as well as meditation, movement, breath work. So that is what Kundalini does. Kundalini yoga is designed to strengthen the nervous system and balance the endocrine system. That's really what the regular practice of Kundalini will provide us. Balances the endocrine system and strengthens the nervous system. So within Kundalini, though, the fundamentals of Kundalini is pranayama, which is breathing, meditation, asanas, so movement, and mantra, which is bending the sound current around us. So we use sound, positive high vibrational sound, with intention to really structure and recreate or create a reality based on how we want it to be, based on whatever mantra that we're chanting. So I've shared different mantras for prosperity. I've shared different mantras for many different things throughout this session, and even the Kabbalistic mantras are also used to bend and shape reality around us. But today I'm going to be using different Vedic mantras or different Kundalini mantras for the remaining days of the Winter Feast for the Soul. And the one that I'm choosing to share with you guys today is the mantra Ang Namo, Gurudev Namo. And the reason I want to share that one with you is because Ang Namo, Gurudev Namo is what we use to tune in before a Kundalini class. So anytime we begin a Kundalini session or Kundalini class, we always tune in by chanting or singing Ang Namo, Gurudev Namo. And Ang Namo, Gurudev Namo simply means I bow to the divine subtle wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. And what that shares with us is that we are now in the age of Aquarius, the Aquarian age, and this is really the age where we are our own personal guru. We don't really need to seek any answers outside ourselves. There's no need to really seek out a teacher or to seek out any exterior persons for answers. You really don't need to. Everything that we have is directly within us. It's within us. So we have all the answers that we need deep within us. Doesn't mean that you don't want to work with a mentor. Doesn't mean you don't want to work with a teacher, because sometimes different teachers and mentors, they have knowledge that you may be seeking. So it's always good to work with a teacher or a mentor to maybe gain a specific type of practice or specific type of teaching that you desire to learn. But as for seeking individual answers for yourself, that's not even necessary. I mean, I'm actually studying right now to be a numerology teacher, but the beautiful thing about numerology, it doesn't tell anybody's future. It's not really designed to read your future. It's really designed to help you understand the different gifts that you brought with you into this particular lifetime, and also what challenges you have in this particular lifetime. But it has nothing to do, we create our own destiny, we create our own future, so that is actually up to us. We are the creators of our destiny. So again, we are in the age of Aquarius. We don't need anybody to give us any answers. Again, all the answers are within us. So again, chanting that mantra, Ang Namo, Gurudev Namo, tunes us into that, tunes us into the internal teacher and connects us to the divine subtle wisdom which is all around us. And the reason why we chant that before teaching a class is because we want to clear the space, we want to get out of our own way, we want to just be a channel of the teachings without our own agenda. So that's why we usually chant that mantra before beginning a Kundalini class. And the particular version of Om Namo Gurudev Namo that I'm choosing to share with you is actually my favorite version that I've ever heard. It's actually I don't know if many of you are familiar with Eugene Gant, Jody Hanrahan, and Donato Poveda. They are local people within our community, within the yoga community here in South Florida. Eugene's been a really good friend of mine for many years, and same with Donato and Jody as well. So I'm so grateful. I met them back in 2010, and Eugene, he's been a soul brother of mine, and I've learned a lot from him. He's actually been, again, even though we don't need anybody to give us answers, Eugene has been one of my greatest teachers because he has so much wisdom and knowledge that I have desired to seek out. So he's actually been an instrumental teacher in my life, and I'm really grateful that he's been in my path, and Donato as well, and Jody as well. So they actually, back in 2010, they had a musical group called Aleph, and they created a CD with 5 beautiful mantras. One of the mantras that they made is Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and that's the one I'm going to be sharing with you. So first so there's 2 ways that you can choose to tune in to Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Usually, when we begin a Kundalini class, we bring our palms to heart center, we close our eyes, sit in either an easy pose, rock pose, or however you want to sit, just sit nice, comfortable with a straight spine, and we close our eyes and we chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo. In Kundalini, whenever we're going to do our own personal practice, whenever we're not going to teach anybody else, but we want to go ahead and have our own personal practice, we put our hands in Gyan Mudra, bring the hands together like so, bring it here at the heart center like this, and this is the mudra for our personal practice where we're chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So just like this, so it's Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and again, this is a mudra for that. This is our ego, okay? And our ego connects to the pointing finger, or the index finger, which is the planet Jupiter, which invokes and connects us to the energy of knowledge. So we are pretty much, why would we chant this with this particular mudra? Because again, we're trying to channel the knowledge and the wisdom of the ascended masters, of the teachers, particularly Yogi Bhajan, Guru Ramdas, all the different teachers that have passed down this sacred knowledge over generations. We're connecting to that knowledge rather than our own individual agenda. So again, this how I'm going to be chanting the mantra this evening with you all. I'm going to be bringing my fingers into Gyan Mudra, and again, like this, one right here. So it's like this, and like that, okay? So we're going to chant this song. We're going to listen to the song once, singing along, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And then it's going to repeat, and we're going to repeat again, and we're going to do a pranayam, where we're going to breathe in fully, or we're going to breathe in like that twice to fill the lungs. And let me start over. So we can so when the song repeats the second time, you can choose to sit in this position, which I will be, or you can just sit in regular meditation pose. But I will be sitting like this. And we're going to be breathing in twice to fill the lungs to full capacity. And then we exhale nice and slow. Okay, so we breathe in, filling the lungs to full capacity, and then we exhale. And then we exhale. Okay, just like that. So that's how we're going to be doing the second round of the song. So first time we're going to put ourselves in this particular mantra, and we're going to sing along and chant the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo to the lyrics. And then after the first time, we're going to go ahead and continue to sit in this particular mudra, and we're going to breathe with this particular pattern, breathing in to full capacity, and then exhaling, and then continue with that rhythm. Okay? So let's go ahead and tune in. Again, the lyrics is Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. So Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Again, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine subtle wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. That's what that means, okay? So let's go ahead and begin. So nice and tall, spine straight. Mudra. Just remember that you have all the answers within you. All the answers to your deepest questions are lying buried within your own essence and your own soul. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. 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 Guru Dev Namo. Deva. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Deva. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Deva. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Deva. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Okay, now second round, breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. And continue on that pattern. Now breathe in, bring your palms together, push them tight, tight. Breathe in, hold the breath, pull a brute lock. And exhale. One more time, breathe in, hold the breath, pull a brute lock, and press your hands tight against. Press, 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 flex all your body, flex all your muscles, pressing. And exhale. You just sit with yourself for a moment and just feel your body vibrating to the mantra. You know, whenever you're confused, whenever you need guidance, whenever you need assistance, you can always connect to the divine wisdom within and to the divine subtle wisdom, to the teacher within you, by chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo. You can become connected to all the ascended masters and all the teachers who have passed these sacred teachings down from generation to generation. Connect to lineage. When you chant that mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, you become connected to the divine teacher within and to the divine subtle wisdom within you. My name is Jai. Thank you so much for those who tuned in. I am a Kundalini Yoga instructor, an Ayurvedic practitioner, a sound healer, a massage therapist, and a student of Kabbalah. And you can visit my website, www.anahataom.com. And again, I want to thank you so much. Sat Nam, and good night.